If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode number 18 of the Barcelona career mode here on FIFA 15. We start by seeing that Jordi Alba would like a new contract. I don't see any problem in that. To be fair, we're probably only going to get as far as the end of this first season anyway in this particular save. So I don't see much reason in offering him a new contract, but I'll do it anyway. He's on 90 grand a week. He'd like a 1-year extension. We'll give him the 110 grand because we've quite the budget to be able to afford that extra £20,000 a week. For some reason, he's only on squad rotation player, which baffles me because he is my number one left back, so that's very strange. But we start with a game against Real Sociedad. We are in the transfer window right now. I am recording this Friday video ahead of time before I've seen the feedback on Wednesday's video, so I am still in the process of trying to move on. We'll call him Jan Vertonghen then, Thomas Vermaelen, and we'll try and get that done in today's episode if we can. And obviously I'm still unsure as to whether I actually need to strengthen the squad or not. Clearly we're doing well in the league. We're 10 points clear at the top and remain unbeaten. In the Champions League we're doing very well as well. We're through to the knockout stages. That's going okay. Unfortunately we've been knocked out in the Copa del Rey, but that was only thanks to a last second goal from Fernando Torres, so there wasn't really too much different we could have done in that particular scenario. So I don't really know where I need to improve. Like I say, I'm going to take your feedback from Wednesday's video as well, and your feedback from today's video, and then I'll head into the transfer window over the weekend to record next week's videos, and then I will take your advice from these previous two into account for the next two. And if you do, or you would prefer that I bought someone, or there is someone in particular you think I should pick up, then I'll do my best to do so. But Alexander Lacazette, as you may have seen at the beginning of the episode, when we saw the email from Jordi Alba saying that he would like a contract, Alexander Lacazette also approached me saying, "Boss, I've seen that I'm on the bench for the next game. Can you please start me?" So I decided to throw him into the starting lineup here. It's effectively a brand spanking fresh, 100% fit starting 11, except we've taken Suarez out and put in Lacazette in because he said he wanted to play. I don't see any problem in that. We've got one fixture in the opening 3 weeks of the transfer window, so I'm actually getting a little way through the window in just this episode with the one game. But Lacazette clearly proving that he's going to be a problem for the goalkeeper. He's got his rather fancy jogging bottoms on. There aren't many goalkeepers in the game that have jogging bottoms on. I played someone on stream playing career mode the other day with Tottenham, and there was a goalkeeper that had jogging bottoms on, and the subject came up in the chat. People were saying, who else wears jogging bottoms? And other than Rulli, this guy, and Helton, the Porto goalkeeper, I don't really know. You guys will have to let me know in the comment section if there are any other goalkeepers out there that wear jogging bottoms. Oh, there was Kirali, wasn't it? From Crystal Palace as well was another name that came up. But that's actually a very good finish there from Iniesta, cutting across the ball to make it spin into that far top corner, keeping it away from the goalkeeper, who to this point had done very well to keep us out as a whole. Alexander Lacazette asked to be in the lineup, as we've mentioned, and he's had 3 or 4 chances so far, but they've all been well saved by the goalkeeper. They come close to an equaliser immediately after we've scored as well. That header, rather luckily for me, from Rafael, formerly of Borussia Mönchengladbach, looped onto the top of the net rather than into the top of the net, so we were able to maintain our 1-0 lead for now. Rakitic, though, is going to try and find the man down the middle in Lacazette. Brilliant feet from him, turns inside, this time no mistake. He's got fantastic dribbling feet, actually, Alexander Lacazette. I've been very impressed with, I think I mentioned this in the last episode as well, actually. I've been very impressed with him here at Barcelona. I'm really looking forward to using him on FIFA 16. I probably won't sign him on career mode because again, same with this season, you would presume he's going to be signed by absolutely everyone in every series that they do. So I may tend to find myself leaning towards other potential signings in my own career modes, but definitely for Ultimate Team I'll have a look at Alexander Lacazette because he'll be around about what he's like now on Ultimate Team next year. Obviously he had an upgrade, goes on a really nice run here and almost finish it as well. He could have had 6 goals already if it weren't for the goalkeeper in between the sticks, clearly taking the chance to be in the first team by the scruff of the neck here. We get a free kick 36 yards out with Leo Messi. Haven't scored that many free kicks from Messi so far, especially from this sort of range, and then that one just flies in the bottom corner. But as you'll see from all of the replays, I mean, the goalkeeper's made some great saves in this game so far to keep us out, although we are now obviously 3-0 up. But I don't know what he's doing here. He takes 2 bites
or two attempts to try and get across to it. You see from the replay, goes across here, could dive for it, doesn't, stops walking, kind of squats, then takes another step, squats again, and then just watches the ball go into the back of the net. See, if he keeps moving there and then dives, he can get there, but no, squat, take a step across, squat again, ball's in the back of the net, never mind. Do you find that the game does things like that when you take shots or free kicks with players like Messi or Ronaldo? Do you think that the game, because you're taking that shot with a player like Messi and Ronaldo, the game makes the CPU make mistakes just to make sure that those players score goals? It's a theory I've had for a while, for a few years, especially on Ultimate Team, and it's never really been too much of an issue on career mode, but playing with Messi this year, or in this particular save, I've noticed that a lot of teams and a lot of goalkeepers and defenders make mistakes when they're around Leo Messi that they wouldn't ordinarily make around anyone else. Even if it were like Neymar or Suarez, they just don't make the same mistakes. And I've not really been able to put a reason as to why. Good save there by Marc-Andre ter Stegen, though, to keep them out. I'm not really too sure why I played ter Stegen here, actually, considering it was a La Liga game. I normally play Claudio Bravo for my La Liga games, but he played, kept a clean sheet, and we get a 3-0 victory, so very pleased with that. We did have a couple of bids come in between the start of the window and where I actually end up finishing, which is kind of halfway between where the Sociedad game was and the next game, which is like the third week in the month. But we got an offer in here of 16.5 million for Miralem Pjanic. Obviously, we've only just brought him in, so he's not going to be moving on anywhere. He's definitely staying at the club. And then we get an offer for Alexander Lacazette, who clearly proved that he is a good goal scorer. Apparently, his market value is 34 to 46, so an offer of 27.5 from Liverpool really isn't going to be enough to even pique my interest, let alone actually make me think, yeah, all right, I'll sell him to you then. He's going nowhere. We are now 9 points clear at the top of the table, but we have a game in hand, so we can go 12 points clear. We're 14 points clear of Real Madrid right now, although they too have a game in hand on Valencia. So our La Liga performance so far has been out of this world. 14 wins out of 17 games, only 3 draws and still no defeats. 40 goals scored and just 11 conceded. We've scored more than anybody else, and we've conceded less than anybody else. So we're exceptional so far, which again is why I'm not sure whether I need to buy anyone or not. But I decided that we had this game against Sociedad on like the 4th, and then there wasn't another game until like the 20th, and I advanced halfway through to get some of those bids in, like Pjanic and Lacazette, but I stopped because I don't want to waste all of the window in this episode where I still haven't yet got your feedback from the previous one. So I stopped halfway through, and I'll take your feedback from today's episode and from Wednesday's episode, and then push forward with the transfer window over the weekend and record next week's 3 videos. So thank you very much for watching for today. It's a little bit shorter, but I'm sure you can understand why. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already. We're getting so close to FIFA 16 now. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Really, really excited to get going. Hopefully you guys are excited to get your hands on the game as well, and to be watching your favourite YouTubers put up some content from that game as well. But for me, for now, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.